Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Cyber Slayer. So, we got one-on-one with NG in the garage, and he's going to fly away. So, I wonder if we'll manage to get him or not. Maybe he escaped, maybe he will help Liu later to fight Tao Luo. Maybe, NG will be the first one who actually can escape Tao Luo, who knows? Anyway, let's just go to the episode, let's see what's going to happen. Let's not waste any more time. I'm actually kinda on the ride with Cyber Slayer, basically. I feel like I just want to read it, like, a lot recently, so yeah, I'm just like sitting and reading this all the time. I should like read other series, because they're harder to edit, but yeah, anyway, let's just go. Okay. As soon as NG vanishes from the narrow view, Tao Luo kicks out the elevator maintenance hatch and jumps down into the cage. With his naked Wodao in hand, he takes a half step out of the elevator and glances at the gun wielding NG. Okay. He's letting him escape, actually. Okay. I mean, there's not much he can do, right? With Petrushka on the target. Still, it's harder to hit her, but I guess I did, like, in the previous episode I said, like, that's pretty dumb to let her go like that, but on the other hand, this minimalized the range that Tao Luo will get to NG, because he wants Petrushka in the first place. And also, I didn't took into account the cybernetics improvements, so NG probably have like some improvements in his like nervous system, in his like eye coordination or something. So probably hitting the target that far is not a problem for him at all. So yeah, I didn't account the cybernetics in this. The two men found themselves staring at each other down with Petrushka in the exact center between them.
改めて紹介するぜ。俺の自慢のペトルーシュカだ。このまま俺が引き金を引けば、お前の可愛いルイリーのデータは木っ端みじんに吹き飛ぶぜ。
Yep.
その時は貴様も命を落とす。生まれてきたことを後悔するような死に方で。
Yep, that's good. And that makes sense, yeah.
そいつは願い下げだな。
Yeah, so better do not move. Basically, NG have advantage here because Tao Luo don't want to hurt, really. So, yeah, he will not move. NG manages to strain laugh, then lowers his gun with a fearless grin. Okay. Negotiations time? For some reason?
うちはしねえよ、もちろん。なんたって、俺の大事なボディーガードだからな。
Oh. Wait, she's combat droid? Wait, she's combat gynoid? Wait, what? Oh, crap. Okay, that went totally different than I expected. Holy shit.
なあ、そうだろう、ペトルーシュカ。そろそろ頼もしいところを見せてくれよ。
Oh, crap. Petrushka has been staring blankly at Tao Luo all this time, but now she suddenly lets a little moan. There is clear suffering in her eyes, an unminsable trace of the living soul sealed inside her. Oh god, so there's like two programs in her, so it's like one is like soul of Ruili, and she like kinda like probably like recognize Tao Luo, and the other one is like forcing her to fight. Oh god. I mean, we saw... Technically, it depends how strong she is. Because Tao Luo can fight her without problems, to be honest. Like, first Giant we saw, he cut off her head with his own hand. He don't mind destroying Gynoids, basically, that have really data. He just need the head and the data. Really is inside the head. It's like, it's not like the doll is his sister. So he will have no Like, I thought like for a second that he will fight like basically his sister, but that's not the case. Like, this is still Gianoid body and his sister is like in the mind and he needs just to retrieve it. So this is just like normal opponent for Taolu, I would say. Unless she will start like talking to him like brother and stuff, then yeah, that will be like mental assault. For some unfootable reason, Petrushka clutches her shoulders and falls to her knees, shaking violently, as though experiencing a sudden and intense onset of pain. Aghast, Taolu runs, the suffering to aside. The NG gun is pointed elsewhere. With the danger gone, concern of really overwhelms Taolu caution. I mean, yeah, it's technically Ruili who feels pain because it's her soul that's inside, so it's still bad. But still, you just need to cut her off, right? Like you did with the first Gianoid. I don't see a reason why he would like, you know, restrain himself in this fight. Because we saw him basically killing the Gianoid that had Ruili inside. Just before his hand touches the dull, trembling shoulder, a blade flashes towards his throat like a bolt of lightning. Petrushka has attacked without the slightest warning. Did she just plate him? Maybe. The sudden strike should have been impossible given the length of her arms. Taoluo is only able to respond because of the defensive instinct, independent from the cautious thought that he possesses as an Energia Master. He throws up his upper body back, sacrificing his balance, then continues through a backward rolls and rises to one knee. But when he sees the weapon not just attack him, Taoluo freezes on the spot. Oh? Oh! Shit! No wonder she's been in pain. Holy fuck! Is that a bone? The weapon is a sickle, but Petrushka is not holding it in her hand. Oh! What the fuck? Indeed, the dull right arm itself is gone, and from where her shoulder was, now extends a long, thin, segmented limb, at the end of which is attached the sickle. What the fuck? And she's in pain. I mean, no wonder she's in pain. Holy shit. Okay, this is more mental than I thought. Holy crap. What the... Like a praying mantis unfolding its front claws. Petrushka has transformed her entire arm to reveal the blade hidden inside. This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. Other hands too. Oh shit. Holy fuck. NG, what kind of monster did you create? Holy shit, you are sick. What the actual... What the fuck? How does that even work? She has like separated arms from her back, then has like separated it again halfway, then it's like attached by fingers. What the fuck? And it's like she can feel pain of this. This is so... Oh god. Okay. That might be the strongest scene so far. With an agonizing shriek, her left arm now splits apart along its length, tearing the sleeve of her dress as it unfolds into the very same segmented limb and sickle on her right arm. The Gianoid is in battle mode, built weapons hidden inside her body. Shit, she's fast. Still screaming in anguish, Petrushka attacked Aoluo with her bladed limbs, now twice as long as before. Stiff and linear, those wings have none of the animal's smoothness that she showed before. The program controlling the motion of her limbs must have been swapped out. Yeah. Although he has no trouble evading the sickles, Aoluo can only defend and fall back as he tries to figure out how to deal with its utterly unexpected enemy. She shoots a quick glance around the parking lot, but sees no sign of NG. He escaped, what a genius. Could he already be in one of the SVs? Yeah, but really it's more important, right? Ugh. Oh god, it's so hot, it's like... The sickles come howling for him once more. But this time Aoluo decides to counterattack. As the blades close from left to right, he deflects with the reach of his Wodao, then severs the other, the base, with the backswing. Shit! That face! Oh god! I feel so bad, oh god, I hope she will not remember this when the data got transferred. Yeah, that's the other thing I didn't like thought about. Actually, I did thought about this before, but I forgot later. Yeah, I said this like early, actually, after like second gynoid, I believe. Yeah, that she will have not only memories of what happened to her before, but also what happened to her like in separate segments. Like the first one will remember she's been like bordel, and second one will remember that she has been terrified by I forgot her name. And now I wonder if this fragment will remember like her fight with Aoluo and how he hurt her and how she tries to murder him. Holy shit. An ear-splitting scream immediately surges from the giant's throat. The pain in her voice, so much like Ruili, freezes Aoluo in shock. Yeah, this is a mental fight. Oh god, don't do this. As Aoluo falters, Petrushka mercilessly presses her attack with a series of violent slashes. Her head, however, seems to belong to a different person. Hair flying weirdly about as tears stream down her face. As its once pretty features now twisted in agony. Yeah. You could have guessed from the way she suffered when her arms were torn apart by the sickles. In all likelihood, her sense of pain is still feeding directly into her nerves, even as her body is controlled by the different AI. So this is what NG had up his sleeve, his last resort against Aoluo. Yeah! Make Ruili hurt herself, make Aoluo to feel bad to hurt her, and make her mercilessly attacking Aoluo. This is deadly combination and really fucked up combination. Wow. He remodeled Petrushka's body, stuffed her full of weapons, and installed a strategic combat AI that would take control of the organic memory in the event of the crisis. The reason he left her pain receptors untouched was simply to take the fight out of Aoluo. Yeah. Just as NG planned, the completely demoralized Aoluo has no choice but to fall back. If he does battle with the doll as the enemy, his blade will only hurt the fragments of Ruili's soul trapped inside her. When he puts a fair amount of range between them, Petrushka purges the damage segment from her arm. The damage... oh? She then unfolds a new segment, from the end of which slides a shiny black tube. What the fuck? The instant he recognizes this new weapon is a jagged barrel of the gun. Aoluo throws himself behind an RPSV. She can shoot oh god damn it. This is terrifying! What the fuck? It doesn't look as bad on this CG because you can see like it's mechanical. In like normal sprites it seems like it's flesh. Holy shit. but still, there are nerves in like this muscle like tissue here, I guess. So, yeah. Her eyes are red, they're like filled with blood. Oh god, this is painful. A split second later, the roar of automatic gunfire fills the air. Muzzle flashes lightning the room as a hail of bullets sweep the area. Staying low as bullets ricochets and sparks fly overhead, Teoluo dashes from cover to cover until he makes it through the parked SVs and to the aside on the other side. Asile, yeah. He still has not seen any sign of the fled NG. I mean, if he fled, then he's gone. You don't have to like search for him here. He hides in the shadow of the SV, holding his Wodao tight against his body. The battle giant has not caught up to him, but he can hear her pained whimpers echoing through the concrete room. Now I think about this, NG will not escape, because Petrushka is his like number one, right? He really cares about like having her basically. So he will wait until Petrushka finishes off Teoluo to retrieve her, I think. Like, he's not going to escape without her. Unless he says that Petrushka is going to lose. But so far, so good, I guess, for him. So he's somewhere, like, hidden. To panic in the face of death is to lose all chance of survival. He must enter the state of oblivion, make his soul as calm as clear as the glassy surface of lake. Only then he can master his breathing and wield true kung fu. Okay. While closing his eyes and concentrating on his breathing, Teoluo focuses every nerve on his body to scan the parting cloth. Define NG. Finally, he can hear the sharp sound of segmented limbs moving against each other. The sound is getting closer, moving towards Teoluo in a straight line. Its movement seems to be ignoring the lines of parking SVs. She's cutting through them. Holy shit. Cool and calm, Teoluo looks up. Or she's walking on them? Oh shit! Petrushka is there. Oh god, this is terrifying and bad. Oh god damn it. She's like a spider. Her legs are also the weapons now. She have more of them. Oh god damn it. She's walking on the... Oh. Oh. I don't feel good about this. She snack on him like a spider, using the countless segmented limbs that have sprouted from beneath her skirt to scuttle along the ceiling pipes. What kind of messed up design is that? Holy shit. What the fuck? She's like in such an agony. Holy. The moment his eyes met the black void of her gun barrels, Teoluo moved faster than thought. Time compresses until he can recognize each as separate entity. Roar, bullet, muzzle flash. Teoluo leaps aside, the rain of the lead tearing through his coat as it steams behind him like an afterimage, scattering fabric everywhere. A few bullets penetrate the SV he was using as cover, on one of which a tracer make a direct hit on the gas tank. With a thunderous boom, the SV blossoms into the massive fireball. Teoluo throws himself to the ground, to the floor, just in time to avoid the burn of the explosion. How are you going to deal with this? Wow, this... Oh, wow. Okay, Teoluo, at this point, you really need to ignore her screams and just kill her? Like, cut off her head? Because this is basically act of mercy towards Really at this point. Holy shit. That's still just a Gynoid, right? Like, you will get her back when you transfer the data to Gynoid Really, like to small Really. But this one? Holy shit, just end the suffering here. Oh, damn. As I could have it, the Inferno forms a curtain between the two combatants, preventing Petrushka from pressing her attack. Taolo swiftly gets to his feet, preparing himself for the next round of the battle. But then, he hears something besides the roar of flames. The escalating rumble of gas turbine, engine turning over. Somewhere in this room is an SV in a quick start mode. And there's only one man who would be trying to execute an emergency launch from this parking lot. Okay, so he is going to escape. Taolo traces into the taxing line and is immediately separated by an SV's headlights, as though it was lying in wait for him. Though still indoors, the SV ignites its thrusters and charges him. Its sudden acceleration, making its intent to mow him down oblivious. He simply raises his hand, just enough to keep the light from shining right into his eyes, and stands tall as the SV barrels towards him. A hair ready before impact, Taolo throws himself into the hood and clings on top of the windshield. But just after he latches onto the SV, a sense of wrongness sent a shiver up his spine. According to his investigation, NG Private SV should be the Jaguar. Oh, this is the different one, huh? Okay. This is the bomb. He couldn't tell the difference, though the glare of the headlights, but this sports SV is clearly Citroën. When he peers squinting through the smoked windshield, he finds to shock that the pilot seat is empty. Okay. He just launches him outside. NG won this round. Holy shit. We are going to have a rematch. But he realizes it's too late for the SV, as has already continued its acceleration off the landing deck and out into the open air.